Hi everyone, welcome to CC Stuff, episode 4 with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. This is the second one about software. That's right, we've had software and hardware. We've had a more in-depth thing on OBS Studio, which is the stuff I use to record. This is the second part in the software that I use. Now the good news is all the software that I use is free. One of them, or maybe more than one, has got a paid option, but the free stuff is perfectly fine, especially when you're starting out. So if you're interested in creating some content, being a content creator, or being a community contributor with World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of Warplanes, whatever, or any other game, this series might be for you. So don't be scared to like, subscribe, and get on board. Link down below, click the bell, and all that kind of jazz. We're going to start off with maybe a funny sounding piece of software, but it's free, it's very, very good, and a lot of people use it. You guessed it, folks. This is called GIMP. That's right. Don't laugh. That's what it's called. GIMP stands for GNU Image Manipulation Program. You can see it just up there on the top. It is totally free. I'm not sure if there's a paid option. I don't think there is. I haven't seen it. Now, this might be... Last time we mentioned different ways to create YouTube thumbnails. Paint 3D was talked about, and I think I might have even talked about the Backgrounder Panzoid website that I occasionally use. Well, this is probably for people looking to go the next step. GIMP is often compared with Photoshop. I'm not sure if it's as powerful as Photoshop. People love it. People seem to love it. People who use it seem to love it. I use it a little bit. It is very good for creating layers, so you can put layers on your thumbnail, so your face or an emblem or a picture of a tank or whatever game it is you play can be the top part. It can be the highlighted part, and then you can put different layers underneath, maybe with colors, with words, text, all that kind of stuff. GNU Image Manipulation Program, GIMP for short. It's totally free. All these links will be down below in the description, folks, so don't worry about getting the pencil out. It's a very, very handy program. Bit of a steeper learning curve to things like Paint 3D, which is pretty basic, and the other website that I used to create thumbnails, also pretty basic, but this is for those of you looking to go the next step, and you can do some more things with it. I think animated thumbnails for YouTube is a thing, or it's coming, I'm not sure. All that kind of jazz, just to make your videos stand out. I noticed as soon as I started making my thumbnails a little bit brighter, we got more views and more attention, that's for sure. I used to have a very basic, dull image in my thumbnails, and I started watching YouTube videos about creating thumbnails, and it really does make sense to make it bright, make it stand out, because unless you're the only person creating content on whatever your topic is, and there's an audience, then you've really got to try your best to stand out from all those other people creating videos or creating Twitch streams or whatever it is that they're doing. GIMP, as well as the other software that we mentioned last time, can help you do that. It is a bit of a learning curve. There's lots of video guides out there that go for hours. So do your own research, work out what kind of time investment you're willing to put into it. But if you work out how to use GIMP, and once you get the hang of using the concept of layers and editing and stuff like that, it just clicks. Eventually, it just clicks. That's the first one. This video is going to have 5 pieces of software, all free. All free versions are available that I use to create my content, whether it's from Twitch, YouTube, or anything else. Number 2, that was GIMP was number 1. Number 2 is Pretzel Rocks. Now, this gets talked about a little bit. YouTube and Twitch safe music gets talked about a little bit. DMCAs and copyright strikes and all that kind of jazz. Now, there are 2 camps. There are two very different camps when it comes to especially streaming music, whether it's copyright safe or not. With YouTube, if you're recording music as you upload, or if you've got music in the background, as you upload your video, YouTube will scan it and it'll give you options. If it finds music that it doesn't like, that it deems to be copyrighted music, then YouTube will give you options. You can attempt to digitally remove that piece of music, or you can forgo any monetary monetization on that video, and I guess the monetization would go to whoever holds the copyright rights. Doesn't really affect me because I don't monetize any of my YouTube stuff. So if that happens to me, I just I just go for that second option. But if you're trying to make $1 million, maybe this could be for you. Now, Pretzel has a free and a paid version. I use the paid version. I think it's worth it. It's about $5 a month. It might be $5 a month. I'm not too sure. I'm hoping to get a discount code. If I've got a discount code, there'll be a link down below. I think it's 20% off by clicking on the link. If you choose to go the paid route. Now, the thing with Pretzel Rocks is, I'll bring up the actual application up on screen. Is that it there? I think it is there. Stand by. If I remove, there you go. Now you can see it. This is what the actual application looks like. So you can play the music through the website, which you just saw, or and that's what the website looks like there. Once you log in with your Twitch or your YouTube details, and that's fine. But I use the app. Now with the app, there are several stations. You log in, like I said, you log in with your Twitch details. Pardon me. You log in and you can look at the different kind of stations. There's quite a few. There's a surprise one. There's liked. There's different beats, chill, blues, African, chill bass, chill EDM. There's lots of chill ones because I guess a lot of people streaming like to have not so much really hard metal stuff going in the background. But there really is a station for everything. I've had a lot of good feedback about the music that I play. There's swing, drum and bass, you name it. You just pick a channel and you click play, and it comes up. There's a spooky one there, probably left over from Halloween. And at Christmas time, there was Christmas tunes. So all you do is you download the app, or you can do it through the website. You pick a station and you click play. It's as simple as that. It really is. That's all you need to do. And it'll play through your system, and you can adjust the sound of that music through your OBS settings, which we talked about in the OBS video. Now, the reason I said there's two camps when it comes to copyright music. Plenty of people, you'll see on Twitch, plenty of people play top 40 stuff, or whatever they call it these days, that is copyrighted music. And occasionally you read in the news or on Reddit or on the websites that people get copyright strikes. That's why I don't do it. It's as simple as that. It's not my music. I just use this stuff. I do pay a fee to Pretzel Rocks. If you don't pay a fee, then every time a new song comes up, it'll come up in the chat. And it's totally free, and it's totally fine. So there'll be a comment in the chat from Pretzel Rocks which says the name of the song and the artist, and probably a link to that tune. But if you pay the money monthly, you have the option to, I think, possibly make the sound quality a little bit better, but it also give you the option to not have it say that in chat. I'd rather not have that in chat because there's enough. I've got enough bots talking in my chat, talking about my Facebook, my YouTube, Twitch, raffles, whatever else is happening in the world. So I'd rather not have the name of the song played. As mentioned, there might be a link down the bottom in the description. There'll be a link for all these pieces of software in the video description below, but there'll be a link there if you want to try Pretzel Rocks for free, then absolutely go for it. If you do want to pay for it, there's a link down there for 20% off. Every bit counts, right? I think it's pretty good. Occasionally, I get a little bit of muted audio. You can appeal it if you want to. I don't really bother. But yeah, you might notice, as I said, you might notice there are plenty of people out there who do use copyright music. Well, that's a risk that they're prepared to take. Hats off to them. I'm not prepared to take that risk. And I understand, people say, no, it's not worth it, but that's fine. Anyway, this is the one I use. It's copyright free, and if you do pay a fee, that money goes to the artists, I think. Number 3. Let's get to number 3. Number 3 are Stream Beats. This is another push the right button, Stewie. Stream Beats is another copyright free music source that you might want to use. It's done by Harris Heller, who does a great job with Alpha Gaming and all that kind of stuff that he does. He's a very informative person when it comes to how to help your Twitch stream and your YouTube stuff and all that kind of jazz go. He's got, this is just his introductory website, and it's got all of, he's got Christmas stuff going as well, hype track, chip tune, whatever that is, house, drum and bass. That's really evolved since he first started. When he first started, I think there was maybe 4 to 6 channels. Now it looks like he's got heaps. And of course, you can use all of his stuff copyright free through Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and wherever else you get your music. That's another one. Link down below. That's another one that's copyright free and it's designed for streamers. That was just a bonus one. This wasn't number 3. We're still on number 2. Number 3 is Stream Elements. Now, Stream Elements is a company that I've been utilizing their products for a long, long time, for both Twitch and YouTube. For YouTube, they offer a program which puts descriptions into every part of your video, into every video in your library. If you wanted to, you can tell it to create like a tag at the bottom, or a tag at the top, or a tag in the middle, of saying it might have the gear that you use, it might have the some subscriber goals and stuff like that you're going for, or follower goals, or whatever you want to call it. But they also give you the option, you can change those tags. So once you change it, it's changed in every one of those videos. Now I haven't got the website up, but we'll get it up right now. It looks something like this when you log in. It's got your how many views you've got and all, and like it's a bit of this is for the YouTube part of it. It's got a dashboard, if you like, about how your views are going, your subs, engagement, all that kind of jazz, which is cool. It's a similar kind of information that you might get on your YouTube videos. But the templates I was talking about here, if you click on the My Video tab on the left, again, link for this will be down below. You click on a video and you can add the templates. The templates, this is what they look like. The templates. I've got 3. Hopefully you can see this. Yeah, you can. That's good. I'm glad you can see it. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. If you look at the templates, I've got a Tanks TV one, which has just got a few Tanks tags in it. I've also got this is a dynamic template which they use, and which gives you subscriber goals, Discord goals, newest subscriber, newest Discord member. So all of these people, these are all updated on every video, every time it's updated. So if you get a new subscriber or a new Discord member, that will update as those people arrive. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good and dynamic. I guess that's the simplest way I can describe this one. They also have an option for a shout out video, which I haven't used yet. It's a shout out video to welcome your new followers, new subscribers, and all that kind of jazz. But these templates I think are really handy. So you can have the same beginning and ending of each of your video, and that'll have things that you can change. Like this one here, the Amazon one. These are Amazon affiliate links for all the gear I use. Now I don't get a commission out of this. Or maybe I haven't got any commissions out of this, but it's more so to answer that question. Well, when people are asking what kind of equipment I use, it's listed there. So if I change something, all I do is change something on this template, and it changes in the description of every single video. Now this is Mercury by Stream Elements, link down below. This is the Stream Elements dashboard now that we're talking about, which is the stuff I use for Twitch. The dashboard tells you, how your channel's going, all that kind of stuff. There's streaming tools, there's galleries and chat bots. Galleries, what are the galleries are stuff that I'm not an overlays. Overlays, the word I'm looking for. These are the overlays that I use. This is my main one. If it comes up, it should do. It's nice and bright. It comes up. It does not exist. I think we need to refresh it. Stand by. This is how it looks. It can get a little bit complex, and there are a lot of video guides out there about how to create an overlay with Stream Elements. But again, similar to GIMP, once you start using it, it all just sort of clicks. You have different alert boxes and different redemptions. Your chat, this is where you put things on your overlay other than your face, the website, the game, things like this. This is where dynamic things get put over there. Alerts for if somebody follows or subscribes or donates, all that kind of stuff. Alerts, the chat box, which is what's over behind my face on the right hand side, that square there. Other store redemptions on my channel, I've got big ones and medium sized ones, which are channel points, and people can redeem those channel points for something silly. A funny video might go off, or a sound effect, or it might put the hat on, or I might tank requests, whatever you like. Having alerts like that really does help engagement, help people who are watching your channel and who are having a good time. Adds to the fun of the stream. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Now this is not going to be a full guide on how to set up Stream Elements, but this is how I do it. It's done by layers, similar to Photoshop layers, I guess you could say. Different settings, positions, how you can put them up. Where are we? So this one on the right hand side, which is right in this part where my face is. This is the chat where the chat comes up. Now I've got that minimized because I now have the chat running along the top, so it's sort of turned off. It's invisible, but previously the chat would come up over here on the right hand side, and you can put different styles, different fonts, all that kind of jazz. And here we have rolling alerts there, which is another one for donations, for cheers, followers, subscribers, and all that kind of stuff. Moving on to game number 4. Application number 4, software number 4. Now this is another one that's free. Now again, they might have a paid option. There's talk on their website about Patreon and all that kind of stuff. I don't use it. This is what I use for the big one channel points to play. You can upload sounds. You can also upload videos, which I haven't got any yet, and also images. But so if somebody utilizes your channel points to create an alert, people love it. I've only got sounds on. So the other one for a different channel alert is what I use for videos. These are just sound alerts, so you can have funny ones, bit of James Bond, bit of other funny stuff. People can spend their channel points to create some sound effects. Sound effects could be explosions, something to scare you with, or a little bit of fun. Like if you die, you can have the wah 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 sound effects, something like that. Again, this is all free. There is a limit of 20, but I think 20 sound effects is probably enough. On to our 5th and final piece of software that I use for free. This is Nvidia Broadcast, and Nvidia Broadcast is a very, very handy application. In my opinion, it looks like that once you download it. That was the website that you just, that's what the website looks like, Nvidia Broadcast. It's from, if you're using, now you do need to be using Nvidia hardware, obviously, for this one. But this one, you can use this to filter your, I use it for the camera, but some people use it for the microphone and speakers to play different, to change the way it all sounds. One thing that I think is pretty cool with the camera, and you can see the camera there. It utilizes the camera. You can change the background. You can make it. You can make the background quite blurry. You can see that there, and you can also replace the background or even remove it entirely. A lot of people use this to have like a imitation green screen, I guess you could say, a faux green screen. You can put a different background in there. Like you can have a whatever you like behind it. Video new. There's also filters as well, and you can add effects as well. So you can zoom in. You can zoom right in. All the way like that, if you like. Now I just have it on black background blur generally, just to give a little bit of bokeh, I think they call it in the photography world, behind me. Make it look pretty cool. Again, that's free as long as you're using the Nvidia hardware. The what's it called? The graphics card. I think that's pretty. I think it's pretty handy. Very handy for if you don't have a green screen to remove the background. But it doesn't. It's not as good as removing a background, but it's a free option rather than paying a couple $100 for example, for the Elgato green screen, which a lot of people use. It's a fantastic product, but if you're just starting out in content creation, spending a few $100 on that might be regarded as a bit of a waste of time. But with this one, and I haven't got the lights aren't on very bright in this room because I'm doing this on a hot day. It looks okay. It's not perfect. But I think if my lighting was if I had the lights turned up, it might be a little bit better as a digital green screen, if you like. Anyway, hopefully this video has been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. If I turn this light back up, that's off. It might make a difference. Who knows? Anyway. These have been the 5 pieces of software. All of them have free versions. that I use. GIMP. GIMP was the first one. Second one was Pretzel Rocks. Stream Elements, including Stream Elements Mercury, Triggerfire, and Nvidia Broadcast. Any questions, please let me know. We're also on the Discord. Make sure you check out the Discord. That link will be down below as well, where we're putting more information about software and hardware that I use and other people use. And if you're a content creator and you've got some other ideas, join the conversation. Put it in down there. There's plenty of room in the community contributor program here in Wargaming ANZ, but also all over the world. Doesn't matter where you're from. These hopefully these free software options might be something that appeals to you. They're all free. Can't go wrong. Give it a go. Good luck with your content creation. Don't forget to like and subscribe and get on board. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Discord. We stream. Put like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Don't forget Twitch as well. That's where we are. Of an evening playing water tanks and every now and then some different games. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate your company. Good luck in your content creation. Take care and see you all next time.